Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this week we are in Jeddah, which is in Saudi Arabia, and the qualifying took place today, and it was Lewis Hamilton who got that pole position. So he will be starting from the front of the grid tomorrow, and alongside him will be his teammate Valtteri Bottas. So it's a great job by Mercedes. They managed to get that front row lockout, which is absolutely key at this crucial time of the season. Exactly what they needed, and it'll be Max Verstappen starting from third. I mean, you guys seen it, didn't you? Like, I was just like, this cannot be happening. My eyes were sealed on the screen. I was just like watching Max drive that car, and I was like thinking, I've never seen anyone drive a car so fast before. He was absolutely flying through that lap, and he was, yeah, he was definitely going to beat Lewis's time, wasn't he? And that was just extremely unlucky. I think it was the second last corner, and yeah, I really hope his confidence isn't knocked too much and he isn't kicking himself too much either, because tomorrow I want to see some serious overtakes, and just want really good action. I mean, he can still do it. He's starting from third, so it's not like the end of the world. And do you know what? He needs to have a really good start tomorrow. I think he really needs to try and get past Bottas, and yeah, and just go for it. And I think in terms of speed, the Mercedes and the Red Bulls are looking really similar. So I'm really looking forward to the race and seeing what action they can bring us tomorrow. I didn't even realise this is actually Charles Leclerc in fourth position. I think I was just so carried away with what happens with Max. Even though I watched the qualifying, it just didn't even I didn't look at the see what other position the other drivers came in till now when I brought it up on my laptop. So yay, Charles is in fourth. And yeah, I'm a Leclerc fan, as you are aware of. So yeah, I am happy with that fourth position for him. And then Sergio Perez is going to be starting from fifth. So, it's been a mediocre day for Perez, isn't it? I mean, he should have been in fourth, but I'm sure Red Bull will be okay with that. I mean, if they want to win constructors, he's going to have to try and overtake Charles at least. And then Pierre Gasly in sixth. Performance this year has been unreal, and I keep saying this again and again in every video I make. I hope a better team takes him on really soon, because he deserves a better car. And then Lando Norris is in seventh. Good job by Lando, isn't it? Lando is seventh position. Hopefully he can get some good points, because he's been quite unfortunate, I think, the last couple of races, and I hope he does well tomorrow. And then Yuki Tsunoda in eighth. Well done, the other Alpha Tauri up there in the top 10. So yeah, and then Esteban Ocon in ninth. Yep, goodbye the Alpine. And they have Antonio Giovinazzi in 10th position, and I have to say that's a great result for Alfa Romeo to be up there in the top 10. And I actually didn't even know this, but Antonio is actually leaving us at the end of the season to go to Formula E. So he's only got like 2 more races, and I guess he just wants to make the most of it, and yeah, and just enjoy these last 2 races that they have left. And then Daniel Ricciardo in 11th. What can I say? Ricciardo, man, he's proper like dripping this year, isn't he? I hope he has a better season next year. But yeah. And then we have Kimi Räikkönen in 12th. I mean, Kimi, his last 2 races, and I hope he actually manages to finish them off. And yeah, and just as I say, same thing as Antonio, just enjoys the last 2 races he's got with Formula One. And then Fernando Alonso is in 13th, George Russell in 14th, and then 15th was Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz had a pretty awful Q2. I found him really hard to watch, and I feel as though he's actually very nervous on the track as well. And to come on, like the way he thought he didn't hit the wall or anything, and his car wasn't damaged, but he did get some damage on the wing. Hopefully he can try and get some more confidence for tomorrow's race, and I hope he does well tomorrow and tries to at least work his way up to the points. And then we have Nicholas Latifi in 16th. So he actually, so that's a Williams. And then Sebastian Vettel is in 17th. So the Williams have overtaken the Aston Martin. I have to say, I find that really surprising. And then Lance Stroll is in 18th position. I have to say, like, they have to really make, the Aston Martins need to make a better car. Vettel should not be driving a car like that. He deserves a better car. But yeah, and then it was Mick Schumacher, who is in 19th, starting from 19th, and then Nikita Mazepin in 20th position. So that was the lineup for tomorrow's race. And do you know what? Lewis Hamilton actually described the track as tough, technical and complex, and I actually think that's a really good way to put it, because when I was watching the drivers drive through the track, I was like thinking, I don't even know if I'll be able to drive in a normal car without hitting those barriers. So yeah, and I also think the chances of there being like a safety car and yellow flags is extremely high, which will definitely make the race more eventful, add more drama and just more exciting to watch. And do you know what, this track doesn't even like I don't think provides that much opportunities for overtakes in comparison to what Qatar was able to provide. So I think it will be, quite challenging for the drivers. I think it's definitely a challenging track. And also, I don't know, see, for me, watching them drive through the track actually reminded me of Monaco. So yeah, some of it actually really reminisced of Monaco. And yeah, I mean, in terms of predictions, I don't know, like, it's a really tough one, but I think with it being difficult for overtakes, I think Lewis is going to win it. I think Lewis is going to win the race, right? And Max to come second, third for Valtteri Bottas, and I think fourth will go to Perez, and then fifth, I think fifth Lando will get that fifth position, I've got a feeling. So yeah, so they are my top 5 predictions. But yeah, I shall see you guys tomorrow. Bye.